Okay, this video is about how to do a shield. So you're going to be able to like pick up a packet, and the pack is going to be like a shield icon on it, and you're going to have a new item that's going to go on top of the screen. It's going to be like blinking blue. See that shield packet? So when I hit that, a shield is going to pop up on the screen, and then it's going to make the monster bounce back. See how it bounces back? So it's kind of like a shield, like it'll bounce away. The monster will bounce away, and so you can have time to move back before you attack. So let me show you how to do that. So in the room, I have this blue line, which is the shield, and it's called shield attack, and it just blinks back and forth, solid to transparent, and so it just blinks back and forth. Alright, and then I have a depth at minus 900 because I want to make sure that the information like my health and all my items are in front, and this shield's going to be in the back behind the items I collected and my health, because I don't want that to be where I can't see it. So this is going to be pushed back because my health bar and my items that I pick up are like at minus, the depth's at minus 1000, and so you want the shield to be pushed back, so I put it at minus 900, so it's behind the inventory items so you can see everything. So you make sure you put the shield in the room. It's got to be in the room, and you right click it, and you do add event, create. Then you go to your control tab and bring over a coded sheet, and you want to say instance deactivate object shield attack, because this is what this is basically saying, is that you don't want the shield to be blinking when you first start the game because you haven't collected it yet. So you want to deactivate it so it doesn't show the shield animation, because that's all it is. Then you want to drag over a set a variable, image underscore speed. Value is 0.2. This is going to control the animation, how fast it's going to flicker, so you don't have to keep adding animation to it, which is going to take up space in your game. So this will slow down the animation, this variable. And then alarm, then you drag over alarm from your main 2 tab, and I set mine to 80 milliseconds. So after 80 milliseconds it's going to switch off. So then you want to say deactivate shield. Okay, so you want to deactivate the shield so you don't see the animation happen anymore. Then you want it to switch shield on to shield off, and I'll talk about these two objects in a minute. But it's going to switch from shield on to shield off. Alright, and in the room I have a shield off as well. So when I first start the game, you have this animation, shield attack deactivated, then you have this shield off well, it's going to be on him. So you're not going to be able to see the shield off. It's going to be all on the object player. And it's not going to be moving. That's what it's saying right here with the length, place, and my speed. So when I'm moving, when my character moves, this shield off is moving with me. So this is what that code's all about. It's going to the image is going to be following the character. Even when he stops, then the image will stop as well. Then you have a step event, add event, step event, drag over a coded sheet. Just like this coded sheet, drag that over. Then step event, you drag over another coded sheet from the control tab. Then you're going to say X equals object player, Y equals object player, and so this also will allow this object, the shield off, to follow the character. And the shield off doesn't do anything, as it acts as a placeholder. So when I do collect the pack that has the shield image on it, then it's going to switch shield off to shield on, and then it's going to actually do something. Okay, so the shield on, it's not going to be visible, but make sure you set it to solid. And it's the same thing. It's going to follow the character, but this time it's going to be active. It's going to be actually working this time. The step event, same code. It's going to follow the character. Alright. And depth's at 0. But the shield on doesn't have to be in the room. Just the shield off, because it's going to switch. Once you collect the packet, it's going to switch the shield off to shield on. So you only need the one image in the room. Alright. So shield on is going to apply to the monster icons here, because basically they hit the monster 4 times in order for him to die. So each image of the monster is going to have the shield on. So when you go out of event, do a collision with shield on, then the monster is going to bounce. Now I have the direction going left. Now, keep in mind in 3D, when we're dealing with 3D stuff, if you do the up arrow, he's actually going to go left or right in the game. If you go down, then he's actually going to go left in the game. So that means he's going to go into the wall, and then he's not going to be moving, and you don't want that to happen. So using the direction left, he's actually going to be pushed going back. So use the left arrow to make the character go back. So he's going to go back 20 speeds. If you want him to go forward, then you go right. Then the monster's going to go in front of you right. So we're dealing with 3-dimensional space here, so these arrows are going to be different. They're not going to, because this basically represents a 2D game. So it makes sense in a 2D game that left means left, right means right, up means up, and down means down. But in 3D space, we're not. It's completely different. So in this situation, left arrow actually means that he's going to be pushed back 20 speeds. So you don't want to have too much. You don't want to have too much speed in this game, because if you have too much speed, then you'll see him hitting, and he's going to be pushed back too far, and you might hit a wall, and he's going to be stuck in the wall. So you got to make sure you don't want to add too much speed to it. And 20 speed may be too much, but I don't think so, because I think I just showed you that. I'll demonstrate again. So in each icon of the monster, you're going to have this collision with shield on. Alright, and then when it's shield off, then it doesn't do anything. Alright, and then shield off and shield on you have to have it centered. The crosshairs have to be centered 33 because you want to make sure that it's in the right position on screen, so it's going to actually hit the character. So this white circle is going to actually hit the monster, and when that happens, then he's going to be pushed back. So, and then one other thing I'm going to talk about is the shield box. So the shield and the sprint textures is this TEX_shield, and this is what the image looks like. And then I have it set centered 56 to 30. Then you do a create event, then you do a variable, image speed 0.1, so it doesn't animate, and you get that from the control tab. Then when you collide with the object player collides with the shield box, it's going to do the gain sound, and then it's going to say instance activate the shield attack. So that's that blue image that was on the screen that was deactivated at the beginning. So the shield attack is just animation. It doesn't actually do anything. The shield off and shield on, well, shield on does something. That actually, once the monster hits that shield on, which is on the ground, then he's gonna bounce back. So it's gonna switch the shield off to shield on, which follows a character, and then say perform event, yes. And then you want to set it to self, destroy the the packet that you pick up. So you can destroy that packet, which is that shield image box. You're going to have that be destroyed. Don't set it to other, because if you set it to other, it's going to make the screen black. It's kind of weird. In 2D games, you set it to other, but in 3D games, you got to make sure you set it to self. So it's going to destroy the health box, or not the health box, but the shield box, and it's going to switch your animation of your shield on. It's going to activate the shield image animation on screen for 80 milliseconds, and then it's going to be turned off. And then your shield off turns the shield on, and it's actually going to do something. Then you do a draw event, and this is going to draw your shield packet. And then when you move around and rotate around the shield packet, then it's going to rotate with the character so it looks 3D and it doesn't look flat. And I set the height of the shield packet to 7. You can make that 6, 5, whatever, and then it makes it smaller. You make it 8 or 9, it makes it larger, the shield packet. So that's it pretty much. And then that's -20. So you got 4 things going on here. You got the icon, image icon, which is the thing you collect, the shield packet, which is in the room right here. These blue squares. That's when you collide with it. Then it's going to activate the shield animation. And then it's going to switch your shield off to shield on, which is these images right here that follow the character the whole time in the game. And then when your monster collides with the shield on, it's going to push them back at 20 speeds. And each image of the monster is going to get the when he collides with the, because you could hit the monster one time and then he would be at image 2, and then you want to make sure that you have it collision with that image 2 of the monster. Otherwise he's not going to do anything. So since you have to hit him 3 or 4 times before he dies, then each image has to have the collision with the shield on, and he's going to be pushed back at 20 speeds for each image. Except for when he dies, of course. You don't need that in there. So let me just play it one more time real quick, and then I will be done with this video. Oops, it failed. Well, I'm not gonna show it to you. I mean, you already seen it at the beginning, but that concludes my video on how to do how to make the monster be pushed back at 20 speeds. And just be aware that you don't want to make the speed too much. If you make the speed like maybe 30 instead of 20, then he may be pushed back into the wall. So I mean, I could show you that real quick here, but what I'm talking about. So I'll even like let's see, change something here. I will change the icon here. I'll go up this time and make that 50. And you'll see what I'm talking about, because you'll get stuck. Alright, collect it. See how I got stuck in the wall? So you don't want that to happen. So make sure that you have, and see I had to go up. So up is not going back or forward, it's going to the right. So like I said, you have to make sure you set it to left, but when you play the 3D game, it's actually he's going back. So you just got to think differently when you're dealing with 3D stuff. Alright, well, thanks for watching.